Hi, Rachel. Um, my name is Brad. I'm 24 years old, and I'm from Arizona. And I wanted to do this response to, I guess, basically say to keep your chin up and know that it gets better. It gets, it, and there's, I'm not sure there's a whole lot to be said for asking the question why you stutter. I know it's something that I did for a long, long time, and no good really ever came of it. But a lot more good has come from taking up a self-practice of what tends to help me, and also finding out what has helped other people too. I My heart really goes out to you. I know it can be horrendous at times, and I've also been there too, where you kind of go through cycles of you feel better about it, and you feel better about other people, and then you kind of slip back and you just kind of sit back and you say, why do I feel this way? And I wouldn't, I'd say it's normal to feel that way, because 90 to 95% of the world doesn't have a speech challenge like we do. But have hope and have faith that if you want to, and if you choose to, there are certain distinctions that you can come to for yourself and find some relief in. I wish I had more to share with you right this moment. I'm still in the throes of figuring myself out, and hopefully one day being able to kind of get some strategies and techniques down into a video form to be able to share them. But until then, keep your chin up, and I have great respect for you and for anyone who has to go through this thing we call stuttering. It can be a very frustrating and sad process if you choose to look at it that way. If you can kind of start to reframe it and maybe look for some of the good parts that have come from your speech challenges, that may help slightly. I know for me it gives me a level of empathy that I would never experience without having to go through what I did in school, and the anxiety that I had for presentations. And so I guess to kind of wrap up, and I'd just like to comment on some of the covers that you did. They are wonderful, and I really enjoyed listening to them, and I also really enjoyed your guitar skills. So thank you for sharing that. But Rachel, keep your chin up, and I'd say there's something to be said about progress in life. Progress, generally, I mean, I know for me, it makes me feel fulfilled, and it makes me feel alive. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it can be beneficial to kind of chunk down something that seems like a huge, huge challenge and say, what can I do right now to start to get to this result? How can I chunk this down? And a lot of the time, that helps me overcome feeling too overwhelmed. If I think of anything else, I will let you know. Take care for now, and have a great week. Lost my screen. Alright, there we go. See ya. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way.